Hello and welcome to Success EduTech. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and kindly subscribe the channel. Press the bell icon to get more notification on videos. Myself is Manjari Kashyap. I have a master's in science with a teaching experience of more than 5 years. I will teach you class 8th science CBSE board. The chapter which I was covering is the second chapter, Microorganisms Friend and Foe. This is my 15th video, and in this video I will cover the topic of nitrogen cycle. In the previous 14 videos I have covered what are microorganisms, their classification, where do microorganisms live, friendly microorganisms, fermentation, use in bakery, use of microorganisms in production of alcohol, medicinal use, antibiotics, vaccine, increasing soil fertility and cleaning of environment, food preservation and food poisoning. And today I will cover the topic of nitrogen cycle. The link of my previous 14 videos is given in the description box. Please go through it to understand better. Nitrogen fixation. You have learned about the bacterium rhizobium in class 6th and 7th. It is involved in the fixation of nitrogen in leguminous plant or pulses. So in leguminous plant or pulses are bacteria called rhizobium. It is involved in the process of nitrogen fixation. This rhizobium lives in the nodules or pockets of leguminous plant roots, such as beans and peas, with which it has a symbiotic relationship. What is a symbiotic relationship? When two organisms live together and both are benefited, then this relationship is called symbiotic relationship. In this case, the rhizobium gets space to live and the plant gets fixed nitrogen. So this is an example of symbiotic relationship. Sometimes nitrogen gets fixed through the action of lightning. But you know that the amount of nitrogen in the atmosphere remains constant. We all know that every gas in the atmosphere remains, its percentage remains constant. So how the percentage of nitrogen, atmospheric nitrogen, remains constant in spite of it is fixed with the lighting process and the rhizobium. So let us understand how nitrogen moves in a cycle and its percentage is fixed in the environment, in the air. Nitrogen cycle. Our atmosphere has 78% of nitrogen gas. Nitrogen is one of the essential constituents of all living organisms. Why? Because it is involved in the formation of proteins, chlorophyll, nucleic acid and vitamins. And these are the necessary elements of life. So nitrogen is the essential constitution of all living organisms. The atmospheric nitrogen cannot be taken directly by the plants and animals, but plants cannot take nitrogen in the gaseous form. So certain bacteria and blue-green algae, the blue-green algae, nostoc and anabina, and bacteria rhizobium, they are what they do. They are present in the soil and they fix nitrogen from the atmosphere and convert it into a nitrogenous compound. Once nitrogen is converted into the nitrogenous compound, usable nitrogenous compound, it is utilized by the plants from the soil through the root system. Nitrogen is then used for the synthesis of plant proteins and for other compounds. And how we and animals get nitrogen? When we depend for nitrogen on plants. We eat the plant portions, the fruit and vegetables and animals get fodder from plants, and in this way we all get protein from the atmosphere. Protein, we all get protein, we all get nitrogen from the atmosphere. When plants and animals die, what happens? So this nitrogen cycle is shown in figure 2.10. See, the atmospheric nitrogen, it is converted into nitrogenous compound by the lightning process, by the nitrogen fixing bacteria, and once it is present in the comes into the soil, it is taken by the plant, take by the plant. And then how it comes in animals? Animals eat plants, and thus the atmospheric nitrogen is available to the animals also. And this is the first part of the cycle. And what is the second part of the cycle? When plants and animals die, bacteria and fungi present in the soil convert the nitrogenous waste into nitrogenous compounds to be used by the plant again. And since nitrogen is present in the protein portion of animals, so when a plant or animal die, the decomposing microorganism, which are the bacteria and fungi which are present in the soil, they convert the nitrogenous waste of these dead plants or animals into the nitrogenous compound, and this nitrogenous compound is used by the plant again. See in the cycle, nitrogenous waste from the excretion and death, and this thus the nitrogenous compound is present in the soil again, and bacteria turn compounds of nitrogenous into nitrogenous gases. Then what happened? How this nitrogen present in the compound form, it is how it changes into free form. Certain other bacteria convert the some portion of the nitrogenous some portion of nitrogenous compound into gas, which then goes back into the atmosphere. Thus the nitrogen balances in the environment. As a result, the percentage of nitrogen in the atmosphere remains more or less constant. So this is the nitrogen cycle, and it is very important and easy, and you have to learn it. So now the second portion, microorganisms friend and foe, ends here, and in the next video I will start taking the first chapter. So keep on watching for getting more videos.